It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Forced out to his right. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Setting up a throw. Gets this to McConkey. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Len McConkey with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. It's Pacheco again. And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Allen on 3rd and short. He's got Harrison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They send a receiver in motion right. Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense up to the line fast. To throw again, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connecting on the slant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's Pacheco on third. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first down, Allen. Caught near the goal line. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Working quickly here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Returns looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. They'll throw to begin this drive. Looking slant route, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back now, pressure on its way. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants break the tie here in the first. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So it's second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Again, Allen to the air. Taken in by Harrison. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Play action now with Allen. He rolls to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down from the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Looking, Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. From the left side. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 14-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Hits his running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 13.
From the gun on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 50-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
They send him left out of the slot. Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Bears need some big yards in a hurry. They've got 1st down from the 31. Allen looking to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
A second down run by Pacheco. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Harrison. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hyatt going to motion over left. Allen now on 1st down. Pacheco hauls it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To the air again, Allen. He finds Woods. And he gets this forward to the 19.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Now Brown on to send it away. Evans now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds Woods. Get some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First and 10 from the 41. Allen on the play action. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Hyatt's going to motion over left. After the sack, another pass on second down. Gets this to Woods. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Airing it out to start this drive. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
From the 34. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 3rd down. Throwing here, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Offense in the hurry-up here. Allen gonna throw again. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Allen setting up play action. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Again, Allen to the air. Complete out to the right side. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Quick slant complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Chicago. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
To the air, third and long. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a third and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing now on first down. Allen escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he is on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. First and 10, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third. Options are open here. It's second and inches. From the 42. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Watson, quick pass wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Finds him on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Caught near the pylon. And he pushes all the way to the goal line, but gonna be out at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Allen on the play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Now Brown on to send it away. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's a give on first and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. slant. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. Len McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Caught quickly on the slant. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Finds Hyatt. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bears first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bears losing by 4. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now to throw. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
35.
Now Brown on to send it away. Evans now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking for a target. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it to Oak Tipfield. No, they had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Giants come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.